Starting at number 10 spot, we have Desperado. The Desperado class got some buff in recent updates, and now this class is very effective in solo and duo gameplays. First of all, they improved the aim assist on the turret, which allows you to hit targets easier than before. Second of all, they made a huge buff to the damage. In the first range from 0 to 15 meters, this class deals 65 HP of damage, and in the second range, from 15 meters to 30 meters, it deals 60 HP of damage. It means, anywhere within 30 meters, it will take 5 to 6 turret shots to knock an enemy, which is insane. They also increase the damage against vehicles, which allows you to destroy enemies' vehicles really faster. Overall, this class performs excellent in solo and duo gameplays, but not quite perfect for squad gameplays. You should definitely try this class in this season. Coming at number 9 spot, we have Trapmaster. The Trapmaster is one of the OG class in the game. This class also got buff in recent updates. They increased the total number of charges from 4 to 5, which makes this class much usable in the game. In Trap, the electric tripwire can be placed down to generate high voltage electric field, which both damages and slows enemies down when touched. However, these electric wires can be destroyed by shooting it before it damages the players. After upgrade, you can set up to 5 traps. The movement speed is also increased. You can use this speed boost for fights, or running out from zone. Overall, this class is very effective whether you play solo, duo, or squad gameplays. However, it requires patience and awareness to use it effectively. Coming at number 8 spot, we have Ninja and Quick Strike. Ninja is one of the most iconic class in Cod Mobile. This class has been in Cod Mobile for the longest time, and to this day is one of the best classes for BR matches. Known for its grappling hook, and its dead silent ability, Ninja is the easiest BR class in Cod Mobile to master. Especially for newer players, Ninja's dead silence ability gives it a huge bump. When it comes to masking footsteps, it also removes the footstep markers on the minimap. This increases your ability to sneak around, and surprise enemies with flanking maneuvers. This is extremely important in the high skill bracket, in which players use headphones and listen to footsteps. This class is good for aggressive gameplays. You can easily take high ground advantage during fights, and surprise your enemies. On the other hand, Quick Strike is a faster version of Ninja, that you can use to get high ground during fights, or to get away from rushers very quickly. This class has passive ability of dead silence. This ability makes players' footsteps completely silence, allowing them to move freely around map without being detected. With Quick Strike, you should always be looking for high ground. You can easily take high ground during fights, which is perfect spot for attacking or camping. You can catch the enemy unprepared, as well as avoid any threats on the ground. It is easy for you to chase down the enemy as well. You can also dip out from the fights if needed. That's why Ninja and Quick Strike is one of the better classes in Cod Mobile. Coming at number 7 spot, we have Trickster. Trickster, without a doubt, one of the best solo classes to use in Battle Royale. The main goal of this class is to confuse and distract the enemy, and it is usable in almost all situations. The active skill Create 2 holographic, that runs in different directions to confuse enemies. The movement speed is also increased while using it. The decoys and speed boost can be used both offensively and defensively. You can confuse enemies in mid-fight to give you an advantage, bait them out of hiding, or use the distraction to flee a bad situation. This is a class that could work well whether you play solo, duos, or squad gameplays. The passive skill called Alert, that extends your range of hearing by around 10 meters, and enemy footsteps show on the minimap at the greater distance. Sometimes enemies will shooting the decoys, and give you all the time to kill them. Coming at number 6 spot, we have Smoke. This class makes the user throw a cluster smoke grenade, that will emit smoke over a significant radius. Any enemy that is caught within the blast radius of the smoke, will become visible to the user. Another passive ability of this class is Speed Boost. It has a smoke perspective perk, that increases the movement speed while being attacked when running. Without upgrade, the recharge time of this class is 45 seconds, and it lasts for 20 seconds, but after upgrade, the recharge time is 36 seconds, which is so fast, and it lasts for same amount of time even after upgrading the chip. Overall, this class is very effective in every possible situation. You can either prone, and heal themselves in the smoke while getting shot, or use to create a path for moving from one place to other, without getting shot. Coming at number 5 spot, we have Misdirection. This class comes with a sonic generator, that confuses enemies by emitting special sound waves. When the enemy uses this class, you will not see the actual direction of the enemy. This class creates a fake enemy direction on your mini-map, The class range is 60 meters, which means it works within 60 meters of radius. Without upgrade, this class takes 35 seconds of time to charge completely, and it lasts for 20 seconds of time, but after chip upgraded, it takes only 30 seconds to charge completely, and it lasts for 25 seconds of time. On my personal opinion, you should definitely try this class. After a few days of using, you have started being more aggressive in engaging any gunfight. It will also be very handy if you want to dip out a gunfight. Also, this is a class that could work well whether you play solo, duo and squad gameplays. Coming at number 4 spot, we have Igniter. When activated, players using the Igniter class will spew tar into their surroundings. The tar, along with its trails, will cause continuous damage to the enemies, while also granting the user faster movement speed. When upgraded, the usage time of the Igniter is increased. Without upgrade, you can use the speed boost up to 38.5 seconds, and with upgrade the speed boost lasts for 40.5 seconds. Also, without upgrade the class deals 10 HP of damage to your opponents, and with upgrade it deals 15 HP of continuous damage, which is significantly insane. The other big advantage of Igniter class is, once you turn it on, no one wants to come closer to you, and it gives you speed boost also, which comes super handy when you are fighting with SMG or shotguns. Coming at number 3 spot, we have Medic. The Medic is the most underrated class in Cod Mobile. The Medic class helps your team with health regeneration and quick revivals. That's why this class is perfect for team gameplays. The secondary ability also allows the Medic user to heal teammates quicker when they get knocked. You can take teammates' dog tags from outside zone very easily, and you can take fights outside zone if necessary. The only bad aspect of the Medic class is the holographic circular radius, that enemies could be seen from afar. In my opinion, there is no more useful class than Medic. You can use this class in many situations, like if you are running out of plates during fights, just use Medic, or it will also save you from getting killed in the zone. After it's upgraded, the Medic class usage is increased from 1 to 2 charges. Coming at number 2 spot, we have Defender. Defender is one of the most overpowered class in Cod Mobile. This is a class that could work well whether you play solo, duo, or squad gameplay. In Defender, you can deploy a transform shield that can temporarily blind the surrounding enemies for a few seconds. The passive ability of this class is called Defense, which helps to receive lesser damage from explosives, and the impact of negative statuses are greatly alleviated. Using the Defender class requires sense of positioning, because opening the Defender class while climbing upstairs or climbing a steep hill will not work. Overall, Defender is a quick and reliable option on many situations. It helps so much when you are pushing in the open field. It also helps in taking cover in open fights and sudden attacks. And also, this is one of the favorite class among pro players. Finally, coming at number 1 spot, we have Rewind. Rewind is currently the best class to use in Cod Mobile. This class is very tricky one to deal with. With this class, you can counter every other class and players, if you use it correctly and timely. Also, this class is very favorable among pro players. The advantage of this class is, to rewind 6 seconds back. If you get in sweaty situations, where you know you cannot handle it, you can rewind back 6 seconds and survive many hard situations. There are many other useful benefits to using Rewind classes. You can take dog tags easily from very critical situations. You can counter the sudden attacks from campers. Also, you can use it to surprise your enemy in middle of gunfight. Also, you can survive against squads while chasing you in bike or helicopters. Overall, this is the class that works well, whether you play solo, duo or squad.